All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to talk about eating at the Super Bowl while you're on a weight loss journey. So, let's say you get invited to the Super Bowl party and you're trying to lose some weight, and you know that going to a Super Bowl party is not going to have too much healthy food. So, Joe Salome of Impact Nutrition Coaching and myself, we're going to be sharing some tips on how you can succeed with your weight loss journey and still go to the Super Bowl party. All right, Joe, let's get the ball rolling. What do you got for number one for you?
Yeah. All right. So what I've been telling my clients is just to treat this day just like you would Thanksgiving or a holiday or birthday or any gathering where you're going to have a high calorie meal. Everybody stresses out about, what they should be having or shouldn't be having, and they don't want to look awkward. So, your knowables are you're going to have alcohol there. There's going to be beer. You're going to have chicken wings. You're going to have highly processed junk food, pizza, maybe some barbecue. It's generally going to be a high fat, high carb meal that you're going to be having.
Right. Yeah, and I just like to make a point on that is what you can do is don't go to this party hungry. If you go to this party hungry, you're going to overeat on tortilla chips, on nachos, the chicken wings, like you mentioned. It's going to be you're just going to overeat these carbs and fats, and it's not going to help you with your weight loss journey. So, a good tip is eat before you go. Have a decently sized meal before you go, whether it be something that you normally have on a Sunday night, or maybe some Greek yogurt, something that's high in protein, low in fat, something like that.
Yeah, definitely a protein shake or something protein of some sort. I would definitely suggest you have. I mean, Sundays, it's just going to be a regular day for me. I'm going to wake up, go to the gym, have a decent breakfast, high protein, and just kind of watch what I eat throughout the day because I know I'm going to be, consuming some high calorie stuff at night. It's also good to remember you didn't gain all the weight overnight. So one day is not going to wreck your progress. It's the continuous consumption day after day after day that causes the train wreck. But everybody has that mental shift where they think that they've ruined it after that one night, and that's just not the case.
Right. Because it's really a lifestyle. If you've been doing this every single football Sunday for this whole
Right.
football season,
That's
then
17 weeks.
right. So you're probably pretty unhealthy at this point. So
Yeah.
it's that lifestyle change. And just a small change you can make is just eating in moderation. That's probably the easiest thing you can do. And
Right.
like I mentioned earlier, a good way of doing that is not being as hungry going into the party.
Yeah, definitely. Because people are gonna, I don't know, there's that stigma. It's like, oh, you're on a diet, you can't eat anything. But if you go there and you try a little bit of what you want to try, and you know, when when your insulin spikes, you're no longer in fat burning mode. And if you're not burning, you're storing. So you add to that alcohol, and alcohol blocks all of the fat burning mechanisms anyway. So it's like kind of a double whammy, you're no longer burning fat, and then you're adding alcohol to it of any sort. So it really inhibits your progress. But if you just kind of put all that to the side and just do everything in moderation, I know it's easier for you and I to say in moderation, but it's definitely something that can be done.
Yeah. And then another thing is drinking your calories. That can be very easy to do at these parties, whether it be a fruit punch, whether it be Coke, Sprite, Dr. Pepper. So easy fix right there. Coke Zero, Diet Coke, one of those items that have 0 calories that taste pretty similar to the actual soda, but you're not consuming a lot of calories or actually no calories while you're drinking those items.
Or even just water. I don't know what everybody's demonizes water, but you can just drink water. Now they have like the LaCroix or the sparkling water. I mean, hell, that stuff even works too. So it's there's definitely over the last couple of decades for the Super Bowl has gotten a lot more healthier choices at Super Bowls. People want to try out new recipes or new dips and stuff like that. So you can there's ways to work around it where you can enjoy everything and look like a normal human being without acting like you're on a diet and you can't eat something. Like I said, it's just one day.
Right. And then going along with that, water will make you feel fuller because sometimes when we're hungry, we're actually thirsty. And drinking water will
Right.
definitely make you feel fuller than if you're dehydrated.
Yep. And plus, when you get there, if you focus on protein, if they have higher protein options, go for that first.
Right. And like we were saying, it's a lifestyle thing. This is a 1 day thing. So let's say you're perfect all week. This 1 day is not going to be the end of the world, assuming you don't eat everything that's there.
Oh,
But it's 1 day.
right.
It's just a holiday. It's like you could live life, right? We're not being so strict. We're not stepping on stage anytime soon. These are just regular people. It's 1 day. 1 day.
Plus, one thing to think about it, because I got my clients in the past to see it after Thanksgiving and after Christmas, after a day of indulging. The next day you wake up and you don't feel as messed up as you thought you would. And then that's kind of like a win there that, oh, I survived it. I was able to enjoy and be normal. And then I woke up the next day and you get back on your routine and it's business as usual.
Right. Yeah, that's a good point. And then just kind of going back to the food, if you're bringing something, try and bring something that's still good, but not necessarily too unhealthy. So, an example is instead of
Right.
bringing fried chicken, grilled chicken, or bring a tuna salad instead of mac and cheese. Just small little things that are higher in protein that people will still actually eat. All right. So, yeah, hope this video helped you out with your thinking about going to the Super Bowl. It's completely fine. You just need to moderation and accept that this is just 1 day out of 365 days in the year. And with that said, my name is Jake Andrews with Florida Strong Fitness. That's Joe Salome of Impact Nutrition Coaching. We'll see you next time.